Hello, everybody. Today is November 12th. Thank you so much for coming back and watching another show here today. Let's talk about work-life balance in the villages. Now, a lot of people come here, they're retired, they quit their job, they moved on from their previous life of working 5, 6, 7 days a week. And now they're in retirement mode and they want to move somewhere where they can have some activities, do some fun things, meet friends, among other things. Go swimming, do a bunch of stuff, golfing all day, right? For those of you who are thinking about moving here and working while living in the villages, it's a little bit different experience for you. I would tell you that you don't really have a huge amount of time, especially if you're working 5, 6 days a week, especially if you work later in the evening. It can be a little tough for you to get out there and enjoy yourself because while you're working, majority of the people in the villages are doing stuff pretty early. And the reason for that is because it's hot, especially in summer. So they want to get all that work done by what? 9, 10, 11 o'clock, maybe noon tops. So that's their golfing, that's their landscaping, that's pickleball, that's all the sports, you name it. They want to get that stuff done early so that they don't have to worry about the heat. So, but for you as a worker bee, you're going to be working all day, you're in your office, one of your bedrooms that you have set up as an office. It's a little bit tougher for you because by the time you get out of work, which may be 4, 5, whatever, 6, they're all done. They're probably already eating dinner because people here eat dinner like 4 o'clock. I can't believe it. But you have to remember, they're up at 5, 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. And they're eating dinner much earlier than you could be just because your job may hold you over. You may have a lot of things going on. And just like us, as realtors, you're kind of at your client's will as to when they can and can't see a house. So you have to set it up. You have a lot less time as a realtor living in the villages than you would, just somebody who's retired, obviously. And you're working majority of the time, if you're a busy realtor, you're working many, many hours a week. I mean, I'm working easily 50, 55 hours a week, and I could probably work 70, but it's tough. It's very tough. So if you plan on coming to the villages and living here and working here full time because you have that opportunity to work from home, I think it's great because number one, you don't want to pass up that income. A lot of people, they want to quit. If someone is retired in their household and they're still working, they try their best to get to retirement as fast as possible. Maybe a couple years down the road, they plan on retiring before they even get Social Security. I'm not a big fan of that. Like I'm in my mid 50s. So if you're in your mid 50s, you're thinking of coming to the villages to work and live, and you think that you want to retire early, I don't recommend it. I think, if you make 100 grand a year at 55 and you got a good 10 years left that you could easily work, do you want to pass up that $1 million income? That's important. By not working, where you eat up some of your savings, where you have to pull from some of your retirement. You're not getting Social Security yet. So if you quit, you have to take early Social Security. And will that extra 10 years of work increase your Social Security monthly income? So there's some things to think about when you are working and living in the villages. It's going to be a different lifestyle. If you are working and your spouse or partner is not working, they are retired, it's going to be an adjustment for you. Okay, because again, they're going to be going swimming, volleyball, pickleball, golfing in the morning because by noon it's hot as you know what. And then you're going to be working all day. And then they're starving by 3 because they were up at 5 doing all these things early in the morning. But by the time you get out of work, you're like, look, I just want to drink. It's like 5, 6, 6:30, 7 o'clock. And they're tired. They're ready to go to bed. So there's some things to think about. If one of you is going to be working and one of you is retired, okay, just understand there's going to be an adjustment. Luckily for me and my wife and I, we both work. I'll probably work till I die because I enjoy it. And because we both work, we see each other because we work in the same place. But my wife does a lot more out of the house than I do. She does a lot more showings than I do. She visits with clients more often than I do. And so we're both separated throughout the day. So sometimes like she's going to be gone today. She left this morning about an hour ago. She'll be on appointments till probably 4, 4:30, 5 o'clock today. So we're going to have that 7-hour window, 6, 7, 8-hour window of not seeing each other. So you have to understand if you're both working from home and you both have home jobs where you're not leaving throughout the day, that too is an adjustment for you because now you're going to see each other all the time, 24/7. And then all your friends, if you have friends here or other clubs going on, they're already done by 5 or 6 by the time you guys get out of work. So really the only thing you could do is maybe find some later clubs, later activities going on. Maybe go to the squares. That's really about all you can do if you both work and you work late. is try to find some activities or some dinner time, going out time, some entertainment, music in the squares. Try to do that until you guys get to the point where you can retire and move on. But just understand there's many scenarios people moving and working in the villages while living here. I think there's some scenarios in the household in the sense of somebody may be retired, somebody is not. Think about that. How are you going to work it out? You going to have a home office? Do you have enough space, right? Am I buying a big enough home for this office space? I don't want to go too far into this, but I just tell you from experience, someone who's working from home and living in the villages, okay, that these things will come up. And these are things you're going to have to think about. And if you have friends here, you may not see them as often as you think because they're already tired by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So let's move on to some houses and we'll go from there. All right, so let's talk about the village's new sales. So you would think that this screenshot, which is the sections underneath Eastport here, that these are new builds that just haven't sold yet. And honestly, these are resales within the first year of ownership down in Eastport area. And this is what's going on. This is going to get worse as time goes on. So you have to be very careful when the villages tells you it's a great investment. Eastport is the future of America. And be careful of those messages, folks. They're just relying on your emotional instability when it comes to the housing market. You may or may not know a lot about the villages and why people live in the north and the south and the center. But if you look here, these are all homes. Every single one of them are resale homes within less than a year around Eastport. There is also homes, and I don't have it here in this screenshot, up in Wellpoint already going for sale. And also across the street near the Street of Dreams going for sale. The villages, they try to push this thing of, oh, you buy this house, you're going to make some money when you resell it. Well, not if you sell it in a year. Don't sell it in a year. Maybe some of these could be rentals. Try to make some money on them. Realize they couldn't rent those places out because there's so many down there. So these are all resales. And if I zoom in, this picture gets worse, unfortunately. So be very, very careful when you're with a village's agent and they try to push you to that new build because they're going to want to do it. And that's how they're trained because this is what's going on around you. So you think that you're buying in a section where it's all new builds and it's not. It's already resales and it's only been not even 12 months in. All right. So how many of you want to buy a pool home on the golf course for less than $400,000? This is it. This is a beautiful, beautiful home for $389 in Stonecreek, I believe it is. Now, if you're not sure where that is, let me show you. It's just north, right outside of Spanish Springs, and the villages right up here. Got a ton of shopping. There's Stonecreek right here, this whole area. Lowe's, Walmart. There's a ton of stuff. Sam's Club, Kohl's, Best Buy. It's all up here, all the shopping. And plus, you can also go to entertainment in Spanish Springs. This is a beautiful home. It started at $399. It's down to $389. But look at this beautiful pool with a bird cage. And it's on the golf course. And it's a corner lot. Look at the size of this yard. It's beautiful. So let's look at some photos and see where we go. The first thing that popped out to me was the paver driveway. It's beautiful. That cost some bucks. The minimal landscaping is nice. It's clean. Love that. I love the look of this house too, the way it's turned. Kind of got an angle into the driveway, into the garage. Love it. It's got a little screen on the garage too if you wanted. Again, this is a corner lot though. I love this. Here's this beautiful pool. What a great view. Golf course right behind you over here. Again, you're on a corner lot. Huge bird cage. There you go. There's your golf course right there. What a great view. And again, you're near shopping up here. It's a beautiful area. You got this whole corner if you wanted to do something with it. What a beautiful place. Look at that. That's great. Love this front entryway. You can screen this in if you wanted to. It's kind of on an angle, how they have this entryway get done. It's pretty. Gutters on the house too, by the way. Tile floor and carpet here in the living room. Now, you guys from the northern states, I don't mind the carpet, especially during cold days like today, the last couple of days. Carpet's nice. It's cute, little island up front. Love the fan. It's gorgeous. Very nice. Little eating area. Granite countertops, electric stove, new appliances. Like that fridge. This fridge is kind of big, if you notice right here. In the space, they should have done a countertop. But to be honest with you, you could sell this and buy a countertop fridge. That'll push that back around 2-3 inches. Give you a little bit more space if you need it. Nice. Love it. Love that chandelier too. It's pretty. I'll sit there every morning with my coffee, even if it is 35. Very nice. Look at that. So you got a ton of space in this house. Ton of space for your neighbors here. You also have an enclosed lanai right here. This is enclosed with windows. That's kind of nice. And this is all sealed. This floor. Very nice. Those sliders open up nice. Wow. This is less than $400,000, folks. $400K. I love the furniture too. Very nice. That fan is gorgeous. Look at that. Okay. There's your sink. Yeah, a little vanity here going on. Indoor toilet. Let's see this. There's a shower here. There you go. Got a tub. Nice. There's the shower. Nice. She got a shower. Door toilet. You got a tub in this too. Tile floor. Nice big windows. Nice and bright. Here's another bed with closet. Shared bath. Okay. Another bed or an office by the looks of it. Living room, sitting area. Look at that. Yeah, so you can get, if you're worried about space, you can get some space in some of these other communities outside the villages. I'm not saying you can't get it in the villages, but space in the villages is a premium. Some of these lots are going for quite a bit of money right now. I'm not sure why, especially after I just showed you all the resales that are going on already in Eastport and Middleton areas. So you just always got to be careful what you're footing down for money on some of these lots. Is it worth it in the end? Can you get your money back? If you're spending $2, $3, $400,000 for a lot, you're not going to get your money back. That's just throwing money at the wind. Look at that. For $400,000, are you getting that lot in the villages? No, not even close. But the villages is a different beast, right? You got all the amenities. It's beautiful. You got all the squares. You got a bunch of stuff that's different in the villages. But there are other communities outside that will offer you more than the villages is offering when it comes to the house and the lot. Stonecreek, beautiful area. Little clubhouse going on. Nice little pub. Love it. Little storefront, golf. Pool area. It's pretty. Nice big pool area. Pavers. Wow. There's a little workout room too. That's like now the workout rooms in the villages, you got to pay for them. I'm not sure what it is here. I'm assuming that workout room and these pools are all part of their HOA fee that they have. The workout rooms in the villages, centers like this, they are extra. There you go. Tennis courts. Nice softball field. There you go. A bunch of golf carts down here. Look at that. Right over here is either Walmart or Sam's Club. One of these two. I like this house. So 17786 Southeast 119th Avenue Road in Summerfield, right outside of Spanish Springs. It's a beautiful place, right? Let's read the description here. Stonecrest is a 55 plus gated community, 4 pools, 1 indoor. Got golfing, obviously, because the golf course was right behind this house. This is a 3-2 Monticello with a side-facing 2-car garage and a corner lot with stunning paver driveway. It is. It's beautiful. So think about this one. It says hot water tank at 24, HVAC at 17. Enjoy barbecue, sunset dinner, solar panels in 24, roof in 16, pool pump, all that stuff has been done. Wow. I like this house. So let's see the specs. So it's $148 a month for the HOA. Built in 2001, 3 beds, 2 baths, 1,733 square foot, and it's 224 square foot. This is actually a nice house. Beautiful pool. If you're looking for a pool home below 400 grand, this may be an option. Give us a holler. All right, so let's look at a courtyard on the golf course right now. Love this one. It's beautiful. The inside's gorgeous. The countertops are fantastic. Has some updates on the inside. It's pretty big courtyards. 3 beds, 2 bath, almost 1,800 square foot. Sitting at $495 on the golf course. It's $281 a square foot. Built in 2001. Love these older sections. Village of St. Simons Villas at Glenwood Country Club. Beautiful. No bond. Beautiful golf view. So if you don't want that bond, maybe you consider this house. It's beautiful. Let's take a look at it. It's at El Camino and Buena Vista right here. There it is. So again, you're not too far from Spanish Springs. Right south of that's going to be Lake Sumter. And, you know, you're going to go down here to Brownwood if you want to go a little bit further. Brownwood will be down here. Anyways, it's a beautiful place, beautiful area. Landscaping's gorgeous throughout there. The golf courses are gorgeous up there. It's very nice. So sitting at $495, what is it? It's a 3-2, built in '01, 281 a square foot, 1,757 square foot. Let's see some photos. Minimal landscaping, but I like it. Again, I'm a big fan of that. Don't overdo your landscaping. It just costs money. There's your layout. So let's see if we can get a lay of the land. Here's your entry. Here's it for you. You got your laundry room up front near the garage. You got a bedroom up front or an office, which you can use that. It's a nice office with a closet. Kitchen, big space, big, long dining room, living room area. And then over here is your pantry. Then you have this room here, which is going to be, this hallway is going to be a bathroom and a bedroom off that. So you got your own little suite here if you need it. And then in the back of the house is going to be the master, which I love. So let's see some photos and go from there. Yeah, it's pretty house. Love it. Concrete siding here. Gutters on the house too, folks. There you go. Got shades, nice. Plantation shutters in there, beautiful. Look at this big back room. I love this house. Tile floor, it's beautiful. Love the fans. I wonder if this is the furniture goes with it. Maybe you could get furniture on this, possibly. Big pushed out kitchen. So some of the kitchens on these courtyards, they don't have these cabinets right here. And the sink is over here in this side. It's just, and this is closer to the window. So you lose about 3 or 4 foot of space here. But with this pushed out kitchen, it's a bigger kitchen than most courtyards. New appliances too. Pretty. Gas stove. New countertops, new cabinets. Love it. There you go. Nice pantry. They added that. That probably wasn't there when they first built this house. That's a good addition. So one thing about this courtyard, it has 2 sliders, one here on the side, one in the back. And they enclose this very back room here. Look at this. So here's a slider probably from the master walking out to this area. Look at this beautiful view. Wow. Very nice. Let's see if they see a mini split in here. Oh, there you go. So there's a mini split here for cooling. They have 3 fans. Keep it so you don't have to turn this on if you don't want to. Nice, beautiful windows. Big sliders to go outside. Wow. Love it. Let's see if this is the master tile floor. I think this is your closet. There's the bath. Okay. Walk-in shower behind it. I love the countertops are beautiful. Here's the other bed. This looks like the one up front, potentially. Or is it off that laundry room? Oh, it's down that little hallway. Okay. So right down this hallway is a bathroom back here. And then here's the bedroom off that. So this is like a little mini suite right here. Love it. Beautiful. There you go. Laundry room. Love it. Got these little screens on the garage door too. Now, if you're going to come down to the villages, leave your garage doors open. I recommend getting the screens. And a lot of critters that want to get out of the sun too, turtles, whatever, snakes, bugs. And, having them on really makes a difference. There you go. Garage door down. Here's that back. I love it. What a great addition. This beautiful area. Fenced yard. You got a ton of privacy from your neighbors. Beautiful view. Look at this. Beautiful view. I love it. Love it. Yeah, so the roof might be a little bit older. You have to check it out though, but it could be. It depends on the kind of shingles you're using. But if it needs a roof, again, down here, there's a ton of labor to do it. I love this. I love this house. I think it's beautiful. So 3-2, 1757, 1868 Dalton Drive. It's beautiful, right on the golf course. Nice backyard. They have this addition in the back too. The beautiful, beautiful enclosed room with beautiful windows. $495, sitting at $281 a square foot with some updates. Upgraded kitchen. It's pretty. Flooring. And it's built in 2001. No bond. So a lot of people don't like that. They don't want the bond. Village of St. Simons Villas. Glenview Country Club, not too far away. It's a great area. There's a ton of things to do up here, not too far from Sawgrass and Lake Sumter. And I just love it up here. I think it's gorgeous as you take your golf cart or your car down through these areas. So think about this one, 1868 Dalton Drive. I love it. So look, if you're thinking about buying in some of these newer sections, just understand that houses there are already selling within the first 12 months. This is just south. This is Middleton over here, Moultrie Creek. You got Shady Brook, Moultrie Creek, and Water's Edge already selling stuff, getting rid of these homes. Because a lot of people, they don't want to be this far south. They're realizing when they get there, and some of these are probably rentals too. They realize how far everything is, even with the grocery store in there. I mean, if you want to go to Home Depot, it's pretty far away. I mean, there's other things other than grocery stores, right? So, like I said, once this middle section of Well Point, Oak Hollow, all that stuff sells out, and again, there's people already reselling their homes in those sections right now, and they haven't even sold all the inventory there yet. It's going to be a while before they do that. When you already have resales in an area, it's going to be really hard for these guys to sell the property, and you have to ask yourself, why is it hard to resell? It's because a builder's beating the hell out of you with new builds right in your neighborhood. So you have to be very careful. You can't do that. So if you plan on buying in these new builds sections, you have to hold on to your house for more than a year easily. 2-3 years should probably be the plan. These people are all going to lose money in these sales. This is not 2001, folks. This is 2025. This is post-COVID. So you will lose money. So if you're not 100% sure, personally, I feel that the older sections in these neighborhoods, the older neighborhoods, are a much better deal right now. They're a lot more stable. They're much more grown up. They're closer to things. They're in the center. They're closer to Brownwood, Lake Sumter, Spanish Springs, ton of golf courses, ton of activities, ton of shopping. It's all above 466A, at least 44A, 44 north. So the problem is you're buying down here, you're in the desert. There's not much around. There might be a couple restaurants, but you're going to get bored of them over time. Trust me. I already am. Just understand that this is going on around you. The villages will try to push you to those new builds, but just understand, don't listen to that sales pitch. It's a great investment. This is not 2001 anymore, folks. This is a new world. So anyways, if you have any questions, don't be afraid to reach out to us. If you can go to this villages tab up here, go to buy home, go to fast home search. I have all the searches broken down for you in the villages. Download our map's been hugely successful and let you click on each individual village within the villages so that you can open it up on your PC and our website will pop up with all that inventory of that villages on any device that you have, whether it's mobile or whether it's a desktop, laptop, whatever. Open houses, should have open houses up here for this coming weekend coming up. If you're going to do a lifestyle visit, let us know because we'll put you on our calendar. You can meet up with us, try to get away from that village's sales pitch, and then come over here to reality and why you should be looking in the older sections and also sections that have been built at least 2 or 3 years ago, not the newer ones. Got to be careful. Like I said, if you look here, these are all resales, and they haven't even sold all the homes down there that have been built, spec built, okay? Just keep that in mind. I don't want to scare you, but I just want you to understand If you try to resell in those new sections, you're going to be screwed. You're going to lose money. Okay, so if you look here, go here, buy a home, open houses, lifestyle visit program, give them up to $1,000 of your lifestyle program back. Do you need a VLS agent? No, you don't need to unless you're going to look at new builds only. We can show you VLS and MLS homes too. If you have any questions, please let us know. And there's other areas outside the villages. I just showed you one here today. Beautiful home. And go to 55 plus, Ocala, Leesburg, and Lady Lake. I just showed you right now today, Stonecrest, that pool home for $389,000 on the golf course, by the way, with that beautiful corner lot. That is an option. Another one I do like, let me see where it is. I love Green Key Villages. It's a beautiful place. The homes they build are absolutely stunning. Let me show you one of the ones that we've gone into. Like this guy here is a brand new one on Fiesta Key. This house is absolutely gorgeous and stunning. It crushes the Village's premier home for $799. 3,000 square foot, 4 beds, 4 bath, sitting at $800,000, $272 a square foot. And let me tell you, these are very, very energy efficient. Think about this, okay? So again, there's a ton of communities right outside of the villages. If you're not going to use all the amenities, not going to use pickleball, tennis courts, if you're not a golfer, there's other places around so that you can still enjoy the villages, you know, going out to eat in some of these squares, go to see some entertainment in the squares, and you can still do some shopping there, okay? So if you have any questions, please give me a shout. I'll be happy to pick up my phone. If I do not pick up my phone, please leave me a message. I will call you back. Everybody have a rocking day, and I will talk to you soon.